Dontaesboxingnation, what's going on, guys? So, AKA the Takeover, Teofimo Lopez, he'll be making his return to the ring in August against a completely unknown fighter by the name of Pedro Campa. Campa, he has a draw with a fighter who has 9 losses, and he's been knocked out by a fighter who has 8 losses. You see, what makes no sense to me with this selection of opponent is the fact that Teofimo Lopez, he said that he really won the Kambosos fight. He was completely robbed. It was a setup. They were out to get him. So if that's the case, why is Teofimo Lopez taking on the type of opponent that fighters take on after coming off of a loss? I mean, this type of opponent is usually a confidence builder type of opponent. And that's who Teofimo Lopez chose to face. Originally, they wanted to match Teofimo Lopez up against a much tougher undefeated fighter. I forgot his name. I reported on it about, 3-4 months ago. He was a Mexican undefeated top-ranked fighter and had really, really good skills. I was very surprised when I found out that this is who Teofimo was most likely going to face. Because Teo, he would have got a lot of respect and a lot of credit for taking on an opponent like that right after a loss. But he ended up doing what most people expected he would actually do after that loss to Kambosos. Something else that made no sense when it comes to Teofimo Lopez is if you feel you got completely robbed for all the 3 belts that you had and you felt you got robbed, why wouldn't you do everything in your might to push for a rematch? Teo never asked for a rematch. He never even wanted the rematch. And saying that he's moving up to 140 is not an excuse. Josh Taylor was planning on moving up to 147, but now he's staying at 140 because of his controversial win that he got over Catterall. He wants to give him a rematch, and Josh actually got the win. Teo could have did the exact same thing. Devin Haney, he said it's starting to become hard for him to make the weight at 135, but because he got himself a good nutritionist, he's staying at 135 depending on the fights that he can get there. He still wants the Gervonta Tank Davis fight and the Lomachenko fight. So if Devin Haney and Josh Taylor can do it, Teofimo Lopez, he could have did it. And he had more of a reason to do it because he actually lost. The truth is, Teofimo Lopez didn't have the confidence that he could beat George Kambosos in a rematch. He knew how embarrassing it would be to lose back-to-back to a cherry-picked opponent. His career would damn near be over with if that were to happen, so he did not want to take that risk. So instead, he moves up to 140 to fight against a complete unknown fighter. And I don't know anything about this Pedro Campa guy, but I'm gonna look at some film and check him out. We'll find out soon if this is gonna be the easy cherry that Teo expects it to be, or is it gonna be another cherry going wrong, another cherry pick going wrong. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one. Fellas, I've got some great news for you. If you've lost your hair or have a receding hairline, the time has come when you can finally get your hairline back through a process called scalp micropigmentation. So here's how it works. It's a hair tattoo that replicates the look of your hair follicles when you have fully shaved it down. So to get this hookup, make sure you follow and contact my man ScalpCarolinas on Instagram.
And how has this changed your life, man?
It's been good. It's been good. I feel younger, I look younger. Picking up the younger girls. I just kidding, scratch that. But it's been good. It's been good. I like the look. I like the feel. I feel more confident now. It was money well spent.
Now, in terms of the response, what has been people said, like, as people being like, hey, what do you have on your head, or things of that sort?
The most response I get is like, yo, what barber you go to? How they get, such a close shave with, everything lined up so sharp and everything. And, then I go into explaining to them the procedure, what I had done, everything, they all was like, I would never know if you didn't.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, then this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called Elo Diki Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to elodiki.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.